The reason I'm making this film is I'm a gardener. I've been gardening in my garden and other people's gardens for probably 35 years. I have a passion for it. It's taught me a lot of things about myself, my relationship to other people, and my relationship to the world, the environment, and the planet. And I kind of want to give back to the garden what it has given to me, and to try to promote and try to share with those non-gardeners, people who don't garden, who aren't necessarily involved with the natural world, some of the rewards and the incredible relationship you can have and how it can affect you in your lives personally, but also, you know, as we move forward. This is our planet. We have to take care of it. We have to respect it. So the film is just to try to get a dialogue, to try to get people thinking in terms of their relationship. I don't in any way, shape, or form want to think that I know how people should garden or how they should have that relationship. But I just feel that they should. And that if they go, the more they kind of explore that natural world, the more they're going to want to go there. And with technology and things, I think we need a little bit of a conversation started. And that's what I'm hoping this film will do, is to kind of spark people's interest. The food world, the food garden is very popular these days, rightfully so. It should be. How we feed ourselves, the food we eat, very important for our health. But as I like to say, is my little slogan, we have to feed our souls as well as our stomachs. And this film is about feeding our souls. So that's why I'm making the film.
And speaking of that relationship, do you think we just have to get used to this? Is it the industrial wasteland garden?
I don't think we will ever get used to this. I think people will, we will always try to get back to something more relevant and more respectful than this. I think there'll be pockets of it, but I think you can see that already. These where we're trying to put gardens these days, like the High Line in the rail park, where we're taking these old industrial areas that have been neglected, and we're saying we're not going to leave them that way. We're going to change them. And there are places that we are beginning to realize nature's already there, or the world's already there. If we can just help them, we can make them beautiful places for us as humans to go to. Yeah, no, I think in 100 years from now, you will not see this here.
But this idea that we once gardened to become more cultivated, to become civilized. Now we garden to have more of an experience with the wild. That our gardens, that we're trying to, a lot of the things that, the references that I hear throughout the interviews on this trip was this idea that the garden gives me memories of playing in the wild or playing in the woods. It is interesting that in a lot of ways the garden has gone from being something that we considered culture and cultivated to now we're trying to create gardens that are more wild and natural. I was raised on this land. It wasn't always a happy time. There was a lot of conflict here, and the land inherited that conflict. One of the things I've tried to do when I started this garden was to change the spirit of the land, which is one of the things, the more powerful things I think gardens can do. They can change the spirit of the land.
Stefan, who are you?
I have no idea. I'm a gardener. I'm a simple gardener, and I take a lot of pride in that. I like to spend time working, thinking about my garden and how it really has. Over time, it has brought me closer to the world. It really has become a lens that I look at the world through.